You put a lot of thought? Is it like
no, not
days,
really.
weeks?
No,
or is it just
what happens is, so what I do is I paint, and then I put it on my wall in my living room. So then, because then if I put it away to let it dry, don't really look at it, right?
Right.
Whereas if I put it in my living room, it will drive me batshit for the couple of weeks that it dries. It'll whatever I don't like, whatever I like, then I can reflect on.
That's what I was trying to get to in the interviews. Like, do your pieces consume you? Is there any part of the process where that piece is just consuming you?
I guess that's probably the thing, yeah, because that's how I think I get better, is because by looking at them for that 2 weeks while they dry, I think that's where, I'll never do that shit again.
Right, okay.
Oh, that didn't work out, we'll never get into that situation.
Right.
And, yeah, so I think, yes, that does happen.
Tanse, this is Devin Bellerose from Otacimow Productions, checking in from Fort Nelson, BC on the traditional territory of the Dene and the Cree. Welcome to the Celebrating Local Arts and Culture podcast, an initiative through the Northern Rockies Arts Council. This project highlights local artists of all kinds, along with elders and knowledge keepers, sharing their stories, experiences, and passion. Alongside each episode, we're also featuring spotlight videos and news articles to help amplify their voices. Our goal is to increase visibility for local creatives, celebrate culture and practices, and strengthen the connection between our community and its roots. A big thank you to Northern Development Initiative Trust, the BC Arts Council, and Northern Rockies Arts Council Board for making this possible. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. We're coming live from the Literacy Center here in Fort Nelson, British Columbia. I am with you once again, Devin Bellerose, along with my new friend, Sean
Faherty, sorry.
Faherty. Is there, okay, we talked about the pronunciation before we dove into...
But I don't say it right.
Okay.
I got this hillbilly accent. I told you. It's okay.
So where was the hillbilly accent? Where did you perfect that?
Fort Nelson, BC.
Is that a Fort Nelson thing?
Yeah, you bet.
That is awesome. Okay, Faherty, I had an Faherty?
Giver.
Okay, good. You just, is your, the showcase wrapped up now, or is it still going? Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. So we had an exhibit. You had an exhibit. I include myself with everything awesome. Sorry. So I'm just going to include myself in
awesome.
that.
Why wouldn't you?
We had an exhibit at the Phoenix Theater.
But it was part of whatever the community thing. So
Right.
Why isn't the Arts Council involved, right? So,
right.
Yeah, sure. We can say we. I mean, tag with them. Not whatever Ryan said.
All right. That's awesome. Along with us, of course, Winterhawk Production taking care of the filming. So I want to give a big shout out to Ryan as he's kind of critiquing us and watching, counting whatever F-bombs will float out today. But it's all good. It's all good. How many pieces at the exhibit?
I think there was like 16 or 18, something like that. I didn't really count.
Okay.
I went to go smaller and then more. I just added more for some reason.
Right. Okay.
It's just, I don't really know.
Okay.
You probably want to get someone who pays more attention. I don't know.
All right. All portraits. Okay. And then what, tell me a little bit about the mediums. So what are you using?
Well, I use oil paint, and I guess my constraint, so whatever always defines what you do is the constraints. I try to use, do everything in one sitting, wet into wet.
Okay.
So that kind of slows down. It kind of limits what you can do in one time. And
right.
And oil paints, and I generally use a reduced palette, just a few colors, and I might add a couple here and there if I need them.
Right.
I rarely think I do. Probably need. but I don't know. Yeah, it's I don't think about it much. I probably should.
Right.
Actually, I was working on painting today, and I was thinking of some of the questions Ryan asked me that I didn't know the answers to yesterday. So maybe tomorrow I'll have better answers.
Oh, we need to do this again. Tomorrow is what we need to do.
Perhaps,
so,
I don't know.
Constraints I have no idea what that means. So what does that mean?
I mean, like, so Every artist decides what they're going to work in. So if they're going to be a sculptor, that's one of their constraints. If they just decide they're going to be a clay guy or a marble guy, or that's the sort of things. And so it's the things that you do that limit what you can do, right? There's things, I don't do that fancy Dan multimedia, or I don't do acrylic, or I don't do... And everybody decides what they are comfortable with.
Right.
Just decide they follow their thing.
Right.
I don't know.
So did you go through did you do like an experiment phase?
Well, just about 55 years of experiment phase so far. Yeah, it's all experiment phase.
Right.
I started off just drawing like every kid in the world, right? Hanging out with my granny and my sisters and drawing. That's how they could keep me shut up.
Right.
And then I remember sitting in the tree fort with Kevin Kobachuk when I was 11, and I decided I was a wood carver. That led to a lot of cut fingers, but but that's really what I did. I just draw and carve for a long time. And then Jackie Riggs got me a Bob Ross kit. We always joked about it for years.
Yeah.
About 2013 for Christmas.
Right.
And then it's been pretty nonstop since.
Okay. So it was actual Bob Ross.
Oh, it's Bob Ross.
I need to unpack that. What's all included in the Bob Ross kit? Yep.
I don't know. It's been so long since I had a kit. But you get a few different types of paint. You get the Bob Ross liquid white. Oh,
right.
Sorry. I forgot about that. That's bringing back the memory. And then you have a bunch of colors and a few brushes, like big brushes. That's always the secret of Bob Ross. Mm-hmm. And and then you just do what Bob does.
Right. So in saying that, did you know Bob Ross before you got the kit, or was it got the kit?
Oh yeah,
and figure out who Bob Ross was?
Oh, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Back in the 90s, you'd see him on the TV.
Right.
And I always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And Jackie Riggs would harass me back when we first got shacked up that we should do this, and then because I didn't want to buy. You go to City Furniture, and you see how much things cost to put on your walls.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll just do that shit,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 14 things led to another. It turns out you can't paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jackie Riggs buys you the kit, and it just takes forever. You can teach yourself anything, I guess.
Right, for sure. Landscapes, or was it always portraits?
Oh, it started off landscapes.
Okay,
right?
cool.
And then I got the Bob Ross animal kits. Oh, the animal kits.
I have no idea.
I drank the Kool-Aid on Bob Ross. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything but the flowers.
Okay.
And then I just tried doing portraits, and you learn a little bit more, and you figure out what you're doing wrong, and it's
right.
And then lots of it was going backwards to the basics that my granny taught me about, just getting proportions and using a stick, and then I came up with this. I saw a documentary called Tim's Vermeer, and that kind of set me on another path of using a different tool. This Vermeer's comparator thing, and I always loved Vermeer. And now you know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've seen that movie anyway. It's amazing.
Right.
But, and I just love portraits. I love that illusion when you look at something and it looks like it's sticking out, or it looks like something's happening inside the frame.
Right.
It's really neat to me.
How much of that is accidental, and then how much of that is intention? Because a lot of my art is accidental and less intention, right?
Well, I think getting that illusion is really dependent on a lot of things that I don't, again, like you say, it's accidental, but some, like, you're going to set up perspective using color and tone, so you can use those tricks, and then so you set it up kind of to make it easier, but when it works well, like you say, it's just magical.
Right,
it's not
right.
like something you plan. It's just wow. How the hell did I do that?
For sure. Yeah. I love that kind of. I love the kind of art where you look at it and you keep looking at it and you find something new. It could be like a little face or a little something.
That's how I know when something's good, like that.
Right.
I just keep looking at it.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
That's how I know. I really like that. I don't know who did that. Is that an Angela? Carissa did that? That tricky bitch.
Are we doing? Are we doing?
I love her stuff, man. She's great.
See, my only job was to go beep when at the appropriate times, and I missed that. So
beep, my and friend then Carissa. Yeah, she's great.
Are we interviewing Carissa at some point?
You should. She's
okay.
Great.
Well, good. We will.
Multi-disciplined artist there. Brilliant.
Okay. Brilliant. Awesome. I want to go back to the Bob Ross animal. Animal. What is that? I'm so curious about that.
Well, so what happened is Bob Ross did his thing.
Yep.
And then the company he signed on with, owned by this family, this Kowalski's, they did everything else. They ran the business. They did all the stuff. So this lady seemed to take everybody else's techniques, like the flower techniques, the Bob Ross flower techniques are stolen directly from these other people.
Okay.
The animal techniques are probably stolen from someone too, but I don't know whom. It's just a grisaille, an acrylic grisaille. You just use a black and white thing underpainting, and then you just add some transparent glazes over top.
Right.
It's pretty much welfare Leonardo. It's pretty much the welfare version of Leonardo is a Bob Ross wildlife.
Okay. Because when you say Bob Ross, I think about the landscapes, and that's all I know is the mountains, the river, or the lake, the cabin, and the little speckle of trees that are living in certain areas. I don't know if I've ever seen him actually do animal portraits.
Because he didn't. This was after the fact that that they did that to expand the company more.
That's a great market. I mean, who doesn't? Everybody's got pets. Everybody wants to paint their pets, it's better than stuffing your pets, I guess. At the end, at least you have the portraits.
It's probably better than stuffing your pets.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
No.
Okay.
No. Why should I be the only one who sounds like an idiot, Devin?
Well, thank you. This is perfect. It's a perfect match. All right, the portraits piece. So I had like I said, I had a opportunity to go into Phoenix and this wonderful representation of people. How do you determine who you're going to paint? Is it just like, is there a connection? Is there a friendship? Is there a relationship? Or is it just?
Usually light. Sometimes there's a connection. Sometimes I like someone. I'll say, "Yeah, I want to paint you. I'll drag you as drag them over to where there's some light."
Right.
But mostly, I just kind of wait for the light. I let it happen naturally. So.
Right.
And the more dragged out and rough they look, the more I like it. The less prepared, the less. Even if it is, I get them to pose or whatever, some formal thing.
Right.
I seem to like the more.
Okay.
More casual thing, even.
Right. So the process is it pictures?
Yeah,
first?
I just take a photo quickly, so I don't harass them for hours.
So like come to my house for 3 hours.
That's right.
Okay,
just come on over, and so I don't.
Okay, so just pictures and stuff.
Yeah, and then I try not to bother them, and then that's it, and then I end up with too many damn portraits.
So, okay, good. Like, how many portraits do you have?
Well, I guess right now I have about 20 in the truck, and then I have a bunch more that need to go out.
Right.
So, so I don't know but I do have some I'm just sitting on because I just painted them for the hell of it, and I have no reason, and family members and the like.
Right.
But, I want a Ryan if you want it.
That's in the works? Is that,
no, it's done.
That's going to go for a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Maybe if his mom's in town.
Okay. The Phoenix Theater, you got to give a big shout out to Phoenix Theater and all of their support for local artists. I mean, not only visual art, it doesn't stop at visual arts. I mean, like the singing and the music and that stage, like he lights up that stage.
Oh, yeah.
With not only visiting talent, local talent. I mean, awesome work. So tell me a little bit about that. Is that an annual thing you do? Is this the first time?
I guess this is the second time. I didn't, I just got the idea, like, why I just thought, to hell with it. Why not? John has these things. And And I was talking to Francine with the Arts Council. It sounded like there was a bit of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
There was, oh, we need to talk to this guy and we'll get a grant. And I just made some frames and talked to John Roper, and it went like that.
Right, right.
You know, so it was really good and easy. But then once that got the ball started, then you guys were right in there. The advertising, the everything. You guys were just great.
Right, right. No, that's awesome. How does that feel? Like, is there any
kind of like arrogant and vain that you're supposed to shit all over?
All right, is there like apprehension, or do you feel nervous about putting that side of yourself out there for the community to see? Or?
I don't. I guess there's that show off part, you know, like every kid who learns to sing a song or play guitar or do a magic trick. There's that show off thing of any artist where I'm going to show off. So there's that part, and then there's I learned a long time ago not to give a fuck about what other people think.
Right. And I was thinking that, like, if I did this when I was young, I'd probably have that internal battle of self-consciousness and stuff. But as you're saying, as you get older, you don't care, because this is mostly about me anyways. And this is more about,
but it's more about, it's like more of a snapshot in an instant. And maybe when I see them all together, I see that maybe there is an overarching thing.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I just try to think about the instant, that moment, the being honest with what that image is, and not trying to put, you know, you always put your own shit on it, right?
Yeah,
That's what you do.
Right, right.
But without putting too much, but of course, invariably.
Mm-hmm.
It's all through it. But I don't know. I honestly don't know, Devin. I'm not.
Okay.
I purposely don't think too much about these things.
I love it.
I think art is like a joke. If you need to explain it, it didn't work.
Right.
Right?
No, that's perfect.
You don't.
That is perfect.
If you don't know what's happening, and you like, if when you watch a movie, if you need someone to explain it to you,
right,
you're either not paying attention or it's not a good movie. It's that way.
Right. And I think even in comedy, like, jokes hit people in a different way. So it's like that experience. So absolutely.
And that's the same too. Some people find things funny that other people do not find.
Exactly. So what kind of feedback? Have you got any feedback? Is like, are you a local celebrity since the exhibition has gone up?
I don't know about that. I think most people who know me know I've always been a bit of a show off doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
So that part is not. The people who know me well know I've always been drawing on everything that was any surface that was around. So that's not. But I don't know. I think most people like it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's people who don't, and maybe don't like, you know, especially, I know people do or don't like certain paintings. Like because I switch up my style quite a bit.
Right.
So that happens.
Right, right.
You know, and I can't, I just take it as she comes. Sometimes they're more impressionistic, sometimes they're more realistic, sometimes they're just a mess.
I love it. I have friends who become successful as artists and as painters, and they get caught in that box, right? And as soon as they try to stray from that box, it's like, hey, no, you gotta, and it becomes a marketing thing.
No, you're yeah, right. So like once you get in with those collectors, and then you sell one damn painting, you see so many guys who remake the one painting that's sold, and it might be
or that style.
Yeah, but it's just a variation on a theme, and I guess all these portraits are nothing but a variation on a theme.
Right. I love that, because I'm the same way. Because one year I'll be feeling something, and the next year I'll do a different series, totally different. People will be like, "Who did that?" Like, and no, that's mine. It's just so whatever's coming up, whatever I'm going through, I'll throw it on a canvas.
Yeah.
All of that to say, I hear what you're saying, man, for sure.
Yeah, it's the same for everybody.
Yeah. Cool stuff. The portraits that you have, tell me a little bit about them. Like, who are the people?
I don't know. Lots of people, just local people in town.
Yep.
Then some people from out of town. family members, lots of family members, those bastards.
So, are the family members here in town? Are they
Well,
somewhere?
some are.
Okay.
Like in that thing, my niece Kira was there, but I had a nephew, Trevor. He's a Capablanc, but he lives in Calgary. His dad's a Catholic. And then some adopted nephews, or I think they adopted me, is more accurate, but these guys. So lots of family were in that show, and then lots of just random people, couple old family friends,
Have they all seen the portraits already, or did you have a situation where somebody saw the portrait
I think
for the first
so.
time?
I tried to send them out before I put them on the social media, just in case.
Right.
Like, so the one I did of Ryan, I did not post because I thought it would be all come out with this might be better.
Right.
And I don't know why. Again, I don't think of much. I just, how it feels is what I decide I'm going to do.
Right.
It's not always the best system.
So how often are you painting? Like what's it like your regular routine?
Yeah, 2-3 times a week probably.
Nice.
It depends. Like, I think I've gotten 2 this week, and maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be another one before the weekend. I don't know.
Okay. And there's a balance there, like between work and family and painting.
Family life, all the crap. Yeah.
Okay.
Picking dog. Yeah, all the stuff.
So your process, how long does it take you to do a painting?
Anywhere from a couple hours to like 8 sometimes.
8 hours. Is it a full 8 hours in, or are you stepping away?
Oh, I'll stop for like lunch or a drink or a coffee, and then I'll come back. Yeah.
And then by then it's done. Okay.
So like the other night, I started one late so I could do this thing with Ryan. I do usually start much earlier in the day. So anyway, he left about 7:30. By about 8:30, I shut her down, and in the morning, it was done within an hour and a half or so.
Okay, nice. It's probably an easy portrait to do. I mean, proportionally, he's a well-built man, so it's
because we didn't have much much shadows. So shadows make your life much easier.
Right.
That bit of directional light, and I thought I had more directional light than I did, and I took a picture and just did it anyway.
Right.
But it took more time. It's just
right.
What it is.
Okay.
But yeah,
shapes. A lot of shapes. So I have friends who are painters, and sometimes they'll paint upside down just to kind of keep the. Have you heard of this?
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, it's wrong. What I find I generally need to just stand back. If I stand back 10 feet, or even, like I say, go for a coffee if I can't figure out what is wrong.
Right.
But I generally stand back and look at a painting, and then I think, what's the thing I don't like the most?
Okay.
And that's what I work on next.
Okay.
And I start dark to light and big shapes to small, and then what don't I like?
Right.
So if what that eye looks the least like proper thing, then that, or it's the mouth or the chin, and then
right
until I get to the point where I'm afraid I'm going to wreck it again. Now that's where that oil paint and wet into wet. There's only so many layers and so much stuff you can do.
Right.
So, well, I guess the better you are, the more you can do, but there's a limit.
Right, for sure. So besides Grandma, your sister, Bob Ross, any other influences?
Well, just everybody I've ever seen, I mean, there's all the greats. My mom really liked the Italian guys, so she had big coffee table books. It was the 70s and 80s. They had big coffee table books.
Van Gogh and...
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so Van Gogh that was early, that was just that. And then I saw Rembrandt.
Right.
And then it was, holy shit. And then I became less racist. I thought only Italians could paint. And then I saw Rembrandt. Okay, this is good.
Right.
And then, in my teen years, I got more into Van Gogh and then Kandinsky, that kind of more abstract stuff. But mostly it's been, for me, the stuff I like is figurative. I've done some abstract stuff in my youth, but mostly it's figurative, lots of carvings.
Okay.
Abstract wood carvings just look like wood chips, right?
Wood chips or something you find on the beach or something. Like, what is this?
Exactly.
So are you seriously do abstract wood carving? Okay,
well, you do, but that's just whittling, right? You're bored and you just cut different shapes in, and you might put a curve. But I mean, so yeah, I would make a stick of some stupid thing, but then who knows what it would? It was nothing,
right.
But like I say, it's just an abstract sculpture, but who knows? And when it's this big, it doesn't have the scale to be impressive.
Right. Okay. So how many of those do you have?
Well, I don't have any. This is years ago. I'd be hitchhiking around, causing trouble, and just carving anything I could get my hands on.
Right. Okay. So, and any inspiration to go back to carving?
Well, just depends on the day.
Yeah. Okay.
Like last Christmas, I did a bunch of wood, just little animal carvings for the nieces and nephews.
Right.
Because I make, for Christmas presents, I make the kids presents rather than buy them cheap.
That's good. That's nice.
Plastic. I make them cheap wood.
Well, I'm a cheap dad. I don't know why I haven't thought of that sooner. Like, no, I'm going to make you something like.
Well, I've been doing it to these since the older ones. They got some really rough stuff. Poor Kira and Hope Din there. They had it rough.
Yeah, sure. It's like, Uncle, you never heard of the PS5 controllers? Or, come on, man.
They know. They know they're not getting any of that shit.
Right.
Even little Zoolander knows by now.
Yeah. So, any you had your inspirations kind of growing up as a kid. Are you mentoring, or are you getting that opportunity to pay it forward to some new talent?
No, not so much. I try to encourage my nephew, again in Calgary, and my sister-in-law. She lives in Newfoundland, but she's up visiting right now. I try, but mostly, it's time. You just tell people, if you want to do it, you can. Most people just need to draw more.
Right.
Like anybody. Me too.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think I am mentoring kids. Mm-hmm. And I think that's probably a good idea.
Well, perfect.
I think that's not for me.
Yeah. Okay. And I think of that sometimes too. Is like that painting space is reserved. Like, I'll mentor other stuff, but I don't know. Like, my creative process is what it is for myself.
Well, I don't know. If you got someone who's doing a thing at the same time, it's different than, like, if you paint together. It's a lot different than a painting lesson.
Yeah.
And that's not, I don't know how to paint well enough to give a lesson. I know a few things. I know a few basic rules.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think about it enough.
Right.
I mean, I think about the ideas of art, the why of art, the what makes it good, the what makes it bad, why I like something, why I don't like something. But why I do something, I really try to not fucking worry about.
Right. Beep. Sorry, I missed that. It's all good though.
Yeah, it's not what I want to worry about. I don't think I should have. Just like I don't worry if it's good or bad.
Right.
I mean, there's some that I like more than others, and I'll know that one's better than the other.
Right.
But when I go in, I don't care. I mean, if I think it's going to be good or bad, it's not what I think it's going to be.
Right.
And it's best just to be surprised. I don't know.
No, it's a great process. I love it.
You can't, like I said, whenever I try to think, this one's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I just try to make the best one and try not to fuck it up.
Right. So the photos, the photos you have, do you have like a bank of these photos, or are you like painting them as quick as they're coming in? Like, do you have some photos you're sitting on thinking, I got to get to that one?
So sometimes I do. Yeah. And mostly, like, I've run out.
Yeah. Okay.
Run out. So the more the better. But so just this morning I went way back into the phone to get one.
Right.
But yeah, generally I try to have the more. But again, it just depends on the day, how people are feeling. Goddamn fluorescent lights everywhere. Mm-hmm. Terrible. You don't get many good pictures with fluorescent lights.
No,
I don't. Yeah.
Sorry, the fluorescent lights and
No, but that's what I mean. But like, but so to take a picture of someone, it's, you know, in a regular office environment with those kind of fluorescent lights.
Right.
It doesn't work out very good. This directional thing, Orion's, is quite impressive.
It is?
It's
Okay.
a good one. But I mean, like for photography, I think it's great. But I mean, but generally, if you go into a store and see someone, the light's not good.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
I don't know.
That's awesome. So we're past 10 minutes. Like we're.
I'm going home.
I enjoyed this. This was awesome.
Well, it
thank
wasn't
you.
as painful as I thought.
No, you're great.
No, and again, you're very good.
We need to take this on the road. So,
then let's go. Who's the designated driver?
Okay. Any other exhibits coming up? Or what else you got going on? Is there anything else happening?
Maybe. I don't know what I have happening. I'm going to be doing a bunch of paintings.
Okay.
I'll be going crazy, and
Okay.
yeah, I have no idea.
What else? Like, I'm new. I don't want to say I'm new to Fort Nelson, but I mean,
Summer.
I'm still figuring out like what great, opportunities for artists in the community. So I'm just wondering, like, you had the exhibit.
I think we need to make the opportunities for
Yeah.
us, and you guys doing this is really helping, I think.
For sure.
But yeah, I think if you want to do something, you're going to do something.
Right.
If you want to think about doing something, you're going to think about it and not do fuck all.
Right.
Beep.
That.
but that's the way it is.
Yeah.
And scale becomes the issue. How big, how often, how many, and where. Mm-hmm. Like I got an idea years ago. Someone put up a thing for a community art project, and I got the idea to make a raven out of steel.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't done the math yet. I want to do it, but I don't want to. I haven't done it enough.
Right.
To work out exactly how. I thought about some basic things.
Right.
But to actually figure out to the penny what it would cost and how to do it, I haven't done that yet.
Okay. And I was going to ask, like,
then I'd want to. Right?
Yeah.
Then I'd be fucked. I'd have to be.
You'd have to
raise money. It'd be terrible.
So do you find yourself still like researching the craft? Are you jumping on YouTube, watching new artists and
Yeah, the craft. That's exactly. So just these last couple months, I decided to quit listening to these. When I first started painting the portraits, I just did it any way I could because I didn't know when it would better. Just Bob Ross. And I learned a bit more, and they got a little better. And then I was just trying to follow the rules of other people, right? This guy says, oh, do this, don't blend, don't this. But I look at a Leonardo. This guy says don't blend, and I look at a Leonardo or a Caravaggio, and they're blended all to shit.
Right.
And they're great paintings. This is good. But why am I not allowed to do this thing that this guy obviously did? You're telling me, So I threw all the rules out the window lately.
Good for you.
Well, I don't know. You tell me. It's not always good.
It's good.
And like these last few months, since just before, that's why I added more to the show, is because everything changed. I said, oh, John, let me have this show. And then everything changed once I got the show all set up. So I threw a few more in.
Okay.
Just to represent that change. And so, lately, I don't know if it's good or bad. There's been up and down, more impressionistic, more realistic. So I don't know what I'm doing at any given time.
Wow.
Including right now.
You can't tell. You can't. You sound like a seasoned pro. And your paintings are reflective to that as well. Sean, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This was awesome. I love it. We have to give a shout out to our sponsors, of course, British Columbia Arts Council, the province of BC, and you do the last one.
The Northern Development.
Yeah, we can't forget them.
And of course, the Northern Rockies Arts Council.
Thank you. I just about forgot that. That's a good thing you're here.
Well, it's fucking huge.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you guys. You guys take care. I'm sorry for torturing you guys.
Thank you for listening. This is your podcast host, Devin Bellerose from Otacimow Productions. Make sure to check out the Artist Spotlight videos and news articles. Thank you to Ryan Dickie from Winterhawk Studios for the video production and Esme Stevens for the amazing articles. Shout out to Project Director Francine Freeman from Northern Rockies Arts Council and the Fort Nelson Literacy Center for the use of their space. And a final thank you to our sponsors, BC Arts Council and the NDIT, Northern Development Initiative Trust, for all of your support. Follow along for our next Artist Spotlight. Moistas.